What is a game without its unique art style? In my 2D top-down survival game, I've decided to go with a classic pixel art style. The only problem in this sentence is that I neither know how to code nor how to design pixel art. But hey, everyone starts somewhere, and after creating movement to the player in the last devlog, I found it rather fitting to add a basic player skin before I move forward in the game creation journey. I knew that I wanted a male player skin with brown hair and without much clothes. It's not because of some weird reasons, trust me. I'm actually planning to add the ability to craft clothes later in the future, which would be kind of useless if the player already had clothes on its skin. But the first thing I had to decide on was the amount of pixels that should be used in the game for all the sprites. I was first into going with a really detailed game and using 64 by 64 pixels. However, in the end I chose to go with a little bit less detailed 32 by 32 sprite size, mainly because it will be easier to animate in the future. The start is probably the hardest of drawing pixel art, at least according to me, but after some tries I finally managed to get an outline which I liked. Thereafter I had to decide on the color palette for the game. Apparently there exists an entire science around which color goes with which, so instead of spending hours studying color theory, I just went with a pre-made one. One thing I spent a lot of time going back and forth on was if the player should be clean shaved or have this big beard, which looks like he has been surviving for a really long time. In the end I chose the beard, but I'm not sure. What do you think? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, because as I said earlier,